Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. Today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Ready to go? So here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we're underway.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the pitch. Inside. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup.
Batting second, center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Next to hit, Jackson Chourio. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Ramirez hauls it in, 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Bryce Terang.
2 down, bases empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat. Automatically, that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs, base is empty. And no one can get there.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's William Contreras. Fastball for a strike at 95. Bybee, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Two outs. Misses outside, and now it's even 1-1. Just off the inside edge. Bybee picks to first. Terang back in on a dive. Terang off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. 2-2. Smoked into left, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0.
Lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Terang coming home. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline, and it's 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Andrew Vaughn now. Fastball for a strike.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's downstairs. And the count is 1-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland, and today's starting pitcher, Freddie Peralta.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Stephen Kwan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Missed with a changeup. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Ripped to third and caught. Here's the Guardians lineup now.
Right fielder,
Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the 1 run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning, or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Swing and a foul straight back. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. 1 out, bases empty. And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
1 down, bases empty. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, the hitter
No ball,
shows
2
the
strikes.
pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Breaking ball misses down
2
and
strikes.
away. That one kicks away from the catcher.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Ramirez tries to check his swing. Now a look to third, and that's going to be ruled a swing.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the
Batting
first inning
fourth.
isn't a bad
First
thing. I know he
baseman,
struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Kyle Manzardo, the next to hit. In there at the knees. And that drops in for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So one hit is all they get. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. It's the Brewers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland,
Leading off for
second
the
inning
Brewers,
set to go.
left fielder,
Now here's Jake Bowers. Bybee back to work. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Batting eighth, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the rookie third baseman. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. There's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 2-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So the lineup flips over. Next for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. First pitch misses. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here at the top of the second. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. Next offering is outside. Popped up. Arias brings it in for the third out. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And now the DH, Nolan Jones.
Nolan Jones.
Splits the plate. That's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Digging in, Gabriel Arias.
The shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
And now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That one hit to right. Frelick running hard to get it. Grabs it on the run. 2 down.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Lane.
2 down, bases empty.
Thomas.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas.
Come on, Lane.
And that misses. Ball one. And that's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball. Two now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Thomas tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Got it! Nice grab. And that will end the inning. One left for the Guardians. They trail things here 2-0. On to the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Jackson Chorio. The pitch. And a strike to the outside corner at 95. Got him looking. And there's one away.
Now batting, second base.
This is Bryce Terang. Singled and scored his first time.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High chopper to third. Ramirez tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, catcher William Contreras.
Now the catcher up to hit, William Contreras. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That is strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1-2 to Contreras. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these 2 are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Schneemann settles underneath it. Brings it in. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Guardians nothing. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. That one's in there, and that is strike 1. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit. He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Stephen Kwan now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Next offering upstairs. And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, right fielder,
Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians. And he's already singled in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
First and second, one out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That's smacked on a line to center. And a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
So bases all loaded up. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
Now here's Nolan Jones. First time up was a pop out. In there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
All loaded up here in the last half of the third. Here's the 0-2. Just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And he chases that one. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Start of the fourth. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. All right, Singy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record, 22 consecutive wins there. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. 0 for 1 so far.
Boog, and I remember early in that season covering them and talking to their staff and players, and they didn't feel like they had really clicked yet. Now, when I went back to do some research, looking at metrics like base runs, I realized they weren't scoring runs at the rate in which the data was saying they should be at. So the numbers were saying it was just a matter of...
Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jake Bauers getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. That one a little bit high, and that is ball one. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Upstairs. And that's ball three. First and second, no outs. Top half of inning number 4.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In there, and it's 0-1. Freeland on second. Vaughn at first. One gone. Out towards left center. Thomas sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. He's already homered here in this one. Fastball for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
This one in the air. Manzardo. He makes the grab, and that is that. Brewers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Arias, 25 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
The 1-1 is fouled off. And that's in the dirt. And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Nice line drive to the pole side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Lane Thomas will hit next. Ball one there.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Rips one to right, and he'll play it on a bounce. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
Ball, that's up there.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs. Runners at first and third. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. And the pitch a little bit low. Ball one.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
And that one fouled off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And fouled off.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
2 on, 1 out. That misses the zone. 2 and 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Stephen Kwan in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 1 for 2. That one's in there, and that's strike 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. And ball one.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's a fair ball. It's in and out of his glove. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, and he's out. Tried to score in the error, but instead the third out, and the inning is over. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 2 and the Guardians 1. Back here in Cleveland, now it's the DH, Christian Yelich. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackson Chorio.
Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chorio. 0 for 2 in this one. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Bybee checks over to first, and he's back. Yelich aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Fastball is outside. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now pitching
Joey
for the
Cantillo
Guardians.
Into the game.
At this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings and the little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
First and second, no outs. Bryce Terang, the next to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That to right. Schneemann sizing this one up. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Jacob Junis getting ready to go. Allard, the lefty, warming up as well. Runners at the corners, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Schneemann moving under it. Nabs it. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard.
Up next for Milwaukee.
That ball right there landed
First
in what they
baseman,
call the
Andrew
no man's
Vaughn.
land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well.
Vaughn stands in here, takes ball one low. When you look at the elite teams in the game right now, there is going to be the slug, no question about it. But the really good offensive teams combine slug with more contact, with less swing and miss. Slice the other way and foul. 2 on 2 outs.
Nope, that's a ball.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Naylor down to first with it. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. Here in Cleveland, now here is Daniel Schneemann. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. And a foul ball. Good eye right there. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Now it's Jose
Now batting,
Ramirez.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. The Guardians trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5.
Ball.
Breaking ball misses down and away. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Manzardo in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now the left fielder, Jake Bauers. Cantillo back to work. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Movement in the bullpen. Jacob Junis, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up.
Let's go, Cleveland!
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Now the third baseman.
Let's go, Cleveland!
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
Next for the Brewers, Joseph Ortiz. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Go, Cleveland!
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on.
No ball,
And we're in the
2
top
strikes.
half of the 6th.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Up the middle. And that one finds its way through.
Now batting, designated hitter, Christian
Back to the
Yelich.
top of the lineup. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. 1 for 3.
Roasted peanuts!
That one is upstairs.
All right, Cleveland!
This one in the air, right field. Schneemann on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Mears.
Now pitching for
And
Milwaukee.
this is an important part of this
Number
game. Tight
25.
score and still a lot of outs to
Nick
get. So
Mears.
they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Nolan
Leading off
Jones
for the
digs in for the Guardians.
Designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
1.
for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jarrett Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Uribe, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well.
Cleveland rocks!
And there's a foul ball.
That's in. Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
High in the air, out to right. Frelick after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gabriel.
And now the
Arias.
shortstop, Gabriel Arias.
Let's go, Cleveland!
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. The Guardians down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball 1.
Foul ball there. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Now batting, center fielder.
Man at first with one gone. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. A walk, and he's also singled.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That's inside, and that's ball 1. Arias leads off first with one away. Outside, and it's 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. They're now 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Got him looking. And 2 away now. Brian Rocchio digs in now.
Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Fouled off. He was late. Two outs.
8-2.
Outside low. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Backed off the plate that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. And we're back.
Leading
We go to the
off
top
for
of the
Milwaukee,
seventh. Up now
center
for
fielder,
Milwaukee, Jackson Chorio.
Let's go, Cleveland.
And that's
Ball,
downstairs. And that's ball one. That's inside.
No, inside.
Pitch is in there. Strike one.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of
Now
tells you
batting,
that that's the
second
pitch he has the
baseman,
most confidence in
Bryce
right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Next for Milwaukee, Bryce Terang. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That clips the corner. That one outside. And the count is 2-2. Nobody out. Runner at first.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Schneemann sizes this one up, corrals it, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, William Contreras.
William Contreras up now for the Brewers.
Take it off. Let's get 2. Let's go, Cleveland.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Dives and he can't hang on. Throw into third, and that's a double.
No, he's safe.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can
Up
handle.
next for
Pretty much
Milwaukee,
just a textbook
right
double
fielder,
into the gap.
Sal
And when
Freeland.
you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Sal Freeland up now for the Brewers. Golden opportunity right here. There's a strike.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickup if he can push a run across.
Let's go, Cleveland.
Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And misses inside. Second and third, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two on, 1 out. Caught him looking for the K.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. And that is downstairs. And that is ball 1. 2 on, 2 outs. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs in the inning despite the leadoff walk, and that does it. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jared Koenig.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off
and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one called a strike. 0-1.
Man,
0-1.
I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just outside. And it's 2-2. Lifted in the air out to left. That one gets down for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. The tying run at the plate. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Tying run at the plate. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Here's the throw. Save. And now second and third with one gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Ramirez in the box now. Takes strike one.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second.
1-1.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Ball to strike.
Ball, that's it.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that is out of play. On the ground to the left.
Nope.
And it's just foul. That was close. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jarrett Koenig out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third, so looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching from
Here
Milwaukee.
comes the new arm for the Brewers,
Number
Abner
45.
Uribe.
All they need from him right here is one out, but that's easier said than done for sure. Lots of pressure with two runners in scoring position. He does have the one open base to work with if needed.
Kyle Manzardo now at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Check swing, called strike. Two outs. Just
Ball, that's
missed. And a 1-2. Hard hit left side. Sends it across
He's
to
out.
first. Out number 3. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jacob
Now pitching
Junis.
for the Guardians.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this
Number
is where a
16.
bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Junis.
Up now for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And that drops in for a strike. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Tim Herron, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Stephan, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Bounce to the right side. Manzardo. He steps on the
He's
bag.
out.
First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Here's the third baseman. 0 for 3 in this one. Knee high, that's in for a strike. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Over to first. On the money. Nice play.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. But it takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
2 outs, base is empty. Joseph Ortiz getting ready to hit. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Headed towards the corner. Schneemann makes the grab on the run. On to the bottom of the 8th, leading off, Nolan Jones.
Designated hitter, Nolan Jones.
A little bit low, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it.